Yeah. So when we last left off, you all had made your way up topside onto the deck of the ship, only to realize that another pirate ship was coming upon you. After a brief battle, you all managed to find some sort of neutral action, as there was too many losses on both sides, and they decided that the best course of action was to rescue all from your drowning ship and make your way towards land. The privateers are very concerned with their losses, but we're also surprised to see all of you not realizing that you were the cargo that was being transported. But now that you are now at Land's Rest, the port is open to you. Rogueport is a terrible hive of scum and villainy, but you are welcome to peruse the streets, or investigate mysteries, talk amongst yourselves what you would like to do, where you would like to go. The pirates are not sure what to do with you all in this situation, but are more than welcome to let bygones be bygones and not hold any hard will either against them or against you, and just simply move on with your lives. There are no big current events going on at this point in time. You are let know of the certain areas of the port town where the boardwalk is where you will mostly find people selling products. If you're looking for a job, you can pretty much ask just about anyone. People are certainly interested in any sort of manual labor or people with specific set of skills being able to accomplish things. Just about everyone is suffering with some sort of issue or ailment, whether it be, running away from someone else, having something broken and destroyed, or just needing any sort of magical aid. There are plenty of people in desperate need here. You could seriously reach out and touch a stranger, and they will have something of need that they would love to ask someone else for. Whether or not they'll be able to pay you is another thing in turn. However, if you do manage to catch the next vessel out of here, going upriver, you might find yourself in Rochester, a massive, sprawling city full of commerce and trade and business, and from there you might be able to find a much nicer place to stay or business to pursue yourselves with. But as you guys are pulling into port, what would you all like to do?
Lawson is going to basically gather up the whole group and say that, is there any taverns in sight, or inns, or any other places of similar, you get the idea. Taverns, inns, restaurants, etc.
There is a, go ahead and give me some sort of skill check. I would allow perception or persuasion or history, if you can remember a place, or if you can talk to some people and ask around. Basically, any sort of skill check that you guys want to use, you can get different types of information. So go ahead and try different things and ask around.
Investigation.
Investigation is also a good thing to use as well.
Hetz is up in the crow's nest. Can he just look out and see if he can spot anything?
Yeah, roll perception.
By the way, is my mic better?
Yes.
I
Sorry
got
about that. I had to plug it in and then put it out.
11 for investigation.
Hmm.
11 investigation.
Let me see what my bonus is.
I'm just trying to think. For an 11 investigation, you see an old, an old post board that would normally have perhaps a map or some signage and whatnot, but it has been vandalized to the point where anything that was originally on it has been completely defaced. People still post up signage for, looking for help or, bounties and things and whatnot. This post board is just full and honestly littered with a bunch of stuff. Some of it you're not even sure is still up to date. Some of this looks quite old and ragged and tattered. However, you do see that there is a posting for a signage which says looking for treats and rest, come on down to Marlowe's Dive. But it does not have an address or anything on it. It simply is just advertising a local eatery.
Oh yeah, crap.
Lawson basically gathers the group together and says that we can do what we want for the day and just meet up at Marlowe's Dive at sunset in order to touch bases and come up with a more long-term plan. Does that sound good to everyone?
If I'm being honest, I don't want to go anywhere new in this city.
To be honest, I think I have him converse with the captain.
The thing that I will say is that because you guys are new, you are definitely gathering looks while you are here at port. Once you make your way into more of the city, there are an eclectic array of people walking around. As long as you're not looking like tourists and you're looking fairly tough, probably people won't pay you too much attention. Although some of you are glimmering and glowing, so... but yes, Hin, you wanted to try and talk with the captain?
Yeah,
Yes.
to ask him about the person that's deceased.
We lost a few lives. Who are you specifically asking about?
Well, what's it called again? Second command? I keep forgetting the names on pirate stuff.
First mate?
The first man.
First mate.
I'll have him ask him about who was the first mate to him.
That was my daughter, Atalanta. She was a bit sturdy on her legs than me. I figured she would take over for me in a few years' time, but well, seems as though that's not happening now.
Lawson is going to solemnly nod and then ask,
Is there anything else you want to ask about my dead daughter?
nothing about her, just did they send out any people on a mission to sneak aboard our ship before? Or they properly be attacked, or was the mysterious saboteur unrelated to them? And then
Make a
he's going-
persuasion check.
I guess while that happens, I'll have him ask him, how would you like to proceed on sending her off?
Honestly, at this point, I just want you off my ship. You're more trouble than you're worth, to be perfectly honest. Although, if you stick around for too much, I'm sure a buyer will show up.
19 persuasion.
He looks genuinely confused, like, what are you talking about? Anyway, yes, what I'm saying is that if you want to stay on the ship, you're gonna have to earn your way. If you want to get off sooner rather than later, or I'm gonna start charging you. And again, people will start showing up asking what we're selling, and you might just be the first on the chopping block. Not that that'd be a bad thing necessarily, depending upon who you're going towards. They might take much better care of you than, well, anything that I can do.
Lawson nods and just starts dragging Unit off of
Dragging
the ship.
me? The fuck?
Yeah, make a strength check.
I'm a fucking statue.
That's one
They're
heavy
the same
boy.
size as you. For now. Doing something out of my will.
Drag a statue, essentially.
Wait, Heads is just like looking at the new statue. Wait a minute.
10
Isn't
strength.
that one dead?
You kind of like move his arm and you kind of get him to stumble, but you are unable to like kind of pull him away.
Lawson shrugs and says, "Look." And Lawson just shrugs and just runs off the ship.
Okay.
And just hides in the crowd.
I'll just have Hin part ways with the captain in a few words, saying, "Apologies, I can't do much to help prevent it." And he walks
I
off.
mean, you did save his life.
Well, it's a father who lost a daughter. That was his life right there.
And I
Fair enough.
appreciate you for your actions, which is why I'm allowing you to walk off unscathed.
He nods,
You should
walks
get
off.
out of my sight before I change my mind.
Hetz is gonna float down from the crow's nest. What kind of help would you need?
He shoots you a dirty look. What sort of things
That's-
do you think that you're capable and think that can provide to this group here?
Hetz is just gonna pull out one of his arrows. I'm a good shot.
Sure you are, kid.
I shot one of your guys in the hand before he could shoot me.
You're doing a real god of selling yourself there.
Hmm.
I think it's at this point that you guys can see that there are like people that are starting to make their way and collect along the docks, trying to see what's going on and investigate the situation.
Hetz is just gonna like tuck in his wings and then just like try to go with the goblin.
I need a new body. Anyone else?
I'm gonna say that Gideon's hanging out in the rigging, kind of just watching the people on the dock as they walk by, and then he's gonna notice somebody just kind of like jump down and look over.
And Contra will walk over to the bounty hunter to ask him, after you take your partner's body, whose family, what do you plan on doing after that?
Probably will whoever pays me the most to do something else, I'm gonna follow them. That's typically the way that it goes. This is just a duty thing. You know, we weren't necessarily friends, but we've been working jobs together off and on, you know, for a while. So I've seen them around, and I just gonna do my part.
Oh, let's go on that. You already have any jobs lined up already, or just go out and looking for jobs?
What did you say?
I'll ask him, does he already have like a job lined up, or is he about to go out to look for another one?
Luckily, when you get to be in my position, people come calling for you, so I'm not concerned about my next job, but don't know what it is yet. I find work wherever I'm at. Don't worry about me. Is there anything else I can help you with, or can I get this body home before it starts rotting?
No, that'd be all. Don't want to be waiting.
Right. Hopefully the next time we meet, it's not me coming after your head. And
Me going to
he
come
gives you a
after,
wink.
after yours. I kind of give him a nod, like a chuckle, and just walk away. Now, I'll follow Lawson. Try to look for a tavern.
All right, so you all get off the ship.
Yeah, I got
Okay. You can see that there is actually like a part in the crowd where you can see that there is a profession that it's making its way. It looks as though that someone is in some kind of like cart, but it's like I forget what those things are called. But it's like being carried by people.
Rickshaw?
A wagon?
Rickshaw? No, because a rickshaw has wheels at the end.
God, I should know this one.
Yeah, basically there's like someone that looks like royalty or high of importance or whatnot that's like in a thing that's being carried down here. Probably someone very wealthy looking by, and you probably want to get out of here before they show up and start asking questions. Or you could go talk with them and see what they want.
Lawson is going to try and blend in with the crowd and just get in and be close enough to eavesdrop.
Okay, so you're splitting off from the party?
Yep. Just
Okay.
not too far, just enough to see, enough to
Go ahead and
hear,
roll
but
stealth
not enough.
or something.
23 stealth.
All right, yeah, you blend in with the crowd just fine. What's everyone else doing?
Hetz is gonna notice that wagon and just... I'm gonna just blend in with the crowd by tucking in my wings and hoping no one notices me.
All right, yeah. Anyone who wants to try and blend in, roll stealth.
Man, you've probably seen
I'll,
worse. I'm gonna have to. Oh, you go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to like walk into like an alleyway and kind of like just kind of hide there.
Okay. Yeah, there's plenty of like leaning buildings that are like pushed up against each other. There's not really like traditional alleyways where there's space between them, but there is like cracks between buildings that are built on top of each other or leaning against one another. So yeah.
That's a 17.
Okay, you managed to hide your wings relatively well. What's Gideon doing?
So I'm gonna. Sorry. Anyways, I'm gonna be.
What was that laugh?
He's
Hey,
plotting
hey.
something.
No, that's my
He's gone
tee-hee.
full
Good
Waluigi.
If I say tee-hee, then you know I'm up to no good. I'm gonna. I noticed somebody in the crowd. I'm gonna run on over to them.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be yelling out, be like, "Is that my Kiki Meow?
Hmm?
Is that my Kiki Meow?"
Oh, I thought I heard you wrong.
Yep.
I don't know. Is that your Kiki Meow?
I only know one person who calls me Kiki Meow. Is that you, Gideon?
Yeah, Gideon's just gonna run up, wings extended, just be like trying to get a hug on in. Just be like, "Mel, I thought you were gone forever."
I ran away for a reason. Hi.
You know I'm always gonna find you, right?
Yeah.
Not
You and
creepy
sister.
at all.
You and Sister Bull. With you?
Possibly. I just work here, okay? I was kidnapped and held against my will. It was pretty cool. We played I Spy a lot.
You too.
As he says this, he's still like trying to actively get a hug. I'm most likely sure she's like ducking and dodging me.
I'm short, so what do you expect?
What are you doing here, anyways? Like, how the hell did you get here?
I don't know, I've been venturing. I've been wandering around. I've been here for a while.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I got kidnapped by pirates.
What did you do to get kidnapped?
I'm gonna lean in real fast, be like, "Hey, you got any gold? I need some stuff."
No.
Come
Hey, you mind if I
on.
borrow $10?
Hey, you still owe me that 20 gold from back in the village.
That was forever ago.
I know. When are you gonna pay up? The interest is increasing.
Darn.
I left you alive, didn't
I haven't forgot. Give me my money.
I'm just a
Somebody
greedy
little
little bird. I want my $2.
I?
I'm gonna start taxing you.
Right. Cat and bird, this doesn't make sense. We shouldn't be friends, but we are.
Yes. So, Melantha is a very short half elf. She has cat ears and bright green cat eyes.
And she's my best friend.
And I was adopted by.
How many best friends does this man have?
I know.
Everyone's my best friend. You gotta shush before you get a hug.
I understand. I will shut up.
I am a golden retriever in a bird body.
Newton to this.
Dang it, Draco, stop giving away my trade secrets.
For the love of God.
Mel and Mina are adopted sisters. I was taken in by her family.
And they totally didn't bully me into submission or anything like that.
Why do you think he likes hugs
Oh
so much?
my.
A little bit of a sadist. If they're mean to you, that means that you're best friends, right? Because like everyone be my best friend.
And you're gonna hate hats then.
But yeah, I'm gonna just sit there and be like, so what are you doing for work?
Well, I kinda help guide people, and I've lived here for a while.
You're one of the kidnappers.
Oh god, she's working for the traders. She's a slaver, I knew it.
I
Twist.
wouldn't say so.
As you were talking, there was someone that was like sneaking up behind you, getting ready to knock you out.
Hey, sometimes you just gotta work to make ends meet.
Yeah, exactly. I gotta make money.
Money's
somehow
money.
to survive.
Oh sure, but when I was giving away those potions to those grade school kids, suddenly that was just weird.
That's why you were so easy to kidnap. You were just standing there.
I was getting free candy, you're not, lol.
And how was
Who
that
just
candy?
standing there, you know?
It's not my fault all these weirdos keep losing their dogs.
Or a dog.
Yeah, there's a
That's what gets you to talk. A dog.
there's a
I came back.
poster stuck in the crack of a wall that says "missing dog," and it shows a picture of a hippocampus.
Oh my god. I need it. I'm gonna snatch that poster and just be like, alright, got work doing.
I'm gonna look for like
The dog's
I'm
name
gonna
is
look
Garinold,
Garanold,
and the
What?
reward is 5 silver pieces.
I'm gonna shove it in Melantha's face and just be like, hey, guide me here.
No,
Guide me to this.
no, I'm not a
Like
dog.
a bloodhound. It's crazy.
I'm not a dog.
You said you're a guide. Guide me to this dog so I can get 5 silver so I can go buy stuff.
I'm a cat, remember? No dogs for me.
But it's a hippocampus. It doesn't even make sense.
Hippocampus.
Yeah, but it's a lot easier to write down missing dog than hippocampus.
You pay by the letter, okay?
You know how expensive ink
it
is
looks like it's
nowadays?
either drawn with someone's left hand or by someone that's just learned how to write.
Looks exactly
child.
like my drawing.
Does everyone know what a hippocampus is?
I do not.
I don't know what
I
it
do
is.
not.
I have no clue.
Isn't it
I was
like
imagining
a,
it's a hippo.
It
Isn't
is a it's like a
Half
fish
half
horse.
mermaid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, never mind, I'm good.
It's like a stelky, but with a fishtail.
hmm
Sounds delicious.
Oh my god,
It's like a
horse meat
mermaid
and
horse.
Fish meat.
Yeah. And the drawing that the person put on there basically makes it look like a seahorse, but with
That's
like two
hilarious.
sticks coming out the front that are supposed to be the front hooves.
So this thing's in the
Let's go.
water? I don't know.
Maybe it got kidnapped.
That
Oh.
was in the ocean.
Found
that.
But yeah,
Just like you. You're
only the
twins.
people that give the biggest rewards actually get their stolen valuables back.
Hey, 5 silver is 5 silver. I ain't sniffing at nothing. I'm broke as a joke over here.
I need to find me a
Let's
job
find
too.
I forgot money has value.
But yeah, like
I forgot we live in a place where money has value.
if someone's kids get stolen and the parents are unable to provide like a decent enough reward, sometimes those kids go missing permanently because the rewards
You
just
mean
aren't
they-
worth it.
Do they just go to the same farm that my goldfish went to?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna be
Sometimes
the one
the
bailing
kids
the
are just
goldfish.
let loose into the street. Sometimes they go underground. Sometimes they go work in factories. You don't know.
Mo kids?
Mole
Well-
kids, yeah.
You know, technically, we're all gonna end up underground.
Not me.
Yeah, that's deep. Like the ground.
Says the Rock. Not me. I'm not going in the ground.
Motherfucker, you all the ground.
Oh shoot.
All right. So what are you all doing? I assume you're like still relatively together.
Yeah, oh, well, I'll try. I'm gonna look for like a bounty war or like bear's job posting.
I mean, there is that like
That
one
is-
board thing that you saw a bunch of stuff on.
I'd say Hertz is just like trying to figure out where he is.
You know,
because
that
he got
works.
lost.
That works, Larson. That just works. I have the same idea, kinda.
Giggles ensue.
Heck,
I was about to tell her.
Yeah.
She's gonna turn off your mic for a second. Your laughs are contagious.
Lawson is going to try and figure out what that thing, not rickshaw thing is. What's the deal with the not rickshaw thing
Okay.
from this safety of the crowd?
Give me some sort of like perceiving skill or something.
It's a vibe check.
Is it the right vibe?
3 on perception.
Oh gosh.
You see that they kind of are heading towards the ship, and then you get lost in the crowd. You can't see what's going on. You have to get on somebody's shoulders.
You're too small.
Yeah. You little small man.
Can
I
Lawson
am-
attempt to
You're a small
Can
little
Lawson
guy and
attempt
nobody
to-
likes you.
Can Lawson attempt acrobatics to get on someone's shoulders?
Do you want to actually climb someone or just climb something?
Hertz is gonna climb up there.
Climb something.
Okay. Sure.
As a ram stranger's shoulders.
Yeah, that was my concern.
Just like, excuse me, you mind if I, just climb up you real quick?
21.
You don't mind, do you?
21 acrobatics.
Yes, you climb up perfectly. That is also such a lovely picture. That's like the exact thing that I was imagining. Go ahead and take an egg point for that. That's really good.
Nice.
All right, cool. Just jobs
Yeah,
on.
yeah. If you guys do fan art or anything, feel free to share it. You might get a rewarded game.
Oh my fucking god.
It looks like Smiling Friends.
Oh god.
It does.
Yeah, you're able to mantle up the side of this kind of pole that's leaning up against the building. You can get up onto a nearby roof and get a clear view over the area. You can see that it looks like there is like a very prestigious couple that gets out of this cart, and they do make their way up onto the boat and begin talking with the people up there.
Would it be possible for Lawson to try and eavesdrop?
Not from this range, no.
Oh well.
I will say, I will allow you to make an insight check to see if you can try and determine their like motives. Their like body language and conversation. Get like the gist of what's going on. I'll allow that.
All right. $22 on insight.
You can see that there's actually some other people that have come up onto the boat with them, and the rest of the ship's crew have actually like backed down and have like gotten into positions of submission, and it looks like this power couple is like very angry about what's happened here. You don't know what exactly, but it looks as though these pirates might be in big trouble.
Lawson is going to
take aim.
Try and
Take aim and fire.
And, get up there to try and more properly eavesdrop.
So you want to make your way back over to the ship?
Yep.
I will say that you will be unable to do so without being seen, because of how widespread out people are now. There's like these guards basically are starting to make an area around the ship so that nobody can get close.
All right.
There is like a nearby like clothesline if you want to try and swing onto the boat, though.
Sure.
All right, make me an acrobatics check.
That'll be a 6.
Okay. You pull on the clothesline, it snaps, and you fall down, and you land right on top of Zarthus's head.
Oh gosh.
Hello.
It's a new head.
I will look at him eagerly, and I will pick him up like a tissue with my mind and just
Toss him aside. With disgust.
You're my friend now.
Toss me like a rag.
it's just like God.
Damn goblins falling from the sky.
It's raining goblins apparently today.
Yeah, what can you say? Weather's unpredictable.
Why didn't I bring my metal umbrella? Also known as a shield on a stick.
Oh. I didn't need a pike on the stick, but alright.
You guys hear a skittering sound from a nearby dark alleyway, and a voice that calls out to you all that says, pardon-moi, mademoiselles, and what's the French word for men? Monsieur.
Monsieurs?
Yes.
This
This way, please, if you do not mind. Out of the public eye, if you will. Just
Can
a
Lawson
moment.
insight check this?
Pardon?
Can Lawson insight check this?
I'm not sure what you're insight checking. Like you're just
just
trying to
the
get a
person
read on
asking.
them? Yeah,
Yes.
Sure.
Who's he talking to, by the way?
I guess the majority of us that's around.
Yeah. This voice is calling out to the group of y'all.
16.
Hetz is just lost
This
somewhere.
person wants you to get out of the street and into the dark alleyway.
Sit down.
Lawson is
Mr.
going to follow them, but maintain a distance of like 10-15 feet and keep one hand on his gun.
I guess I'll take the
I
lead.
certainly understand that, but this is not a place for newcomers, absolutely. Allow me to lead you to a more private area where we might be able to discuss things a bit more privately. Do you all follow?
Yeah, I want to be in front.
Okay.
You're touch French.
Mel stays behind Gideon.
Hetz is just gonna like take the goblin. Mind if
You're
I
gonna
take this?
take the goblin?
Yeah, it's mine now.
I
Do you like
guess so.
put him on your shoulder and cock it?
Pretty much.
the clack? Like the cat.
I put the alarm somewhere.
As
You know,
you guys
just in case
enter
I need the
into
goblin
this-
to attack someone.
As you guys enter into this dark alley, the only light that you can see is what appears to be through a crack in one of these buildings that light is pouring out of. And you watch as a quick figure scuttles inside and says, "This way." As it
Hetz is
seems
gonna be
that
keeping in his...
one of these buildings has been abandoned, and there is a way to enter. That is not the boarded up door up front, but apparently a break in the side of the building.
How big is
Lawson,
the...
Lawson is going to follow with one hand on his gun, ready to shoot at the
You on my
face
shoulders.
of-
Okay. Yeah,
Lawson,
he's
you
got
on
one
my
hand on
shoulders.
his gun and one hand on your shoulder.
Oh god.
Ready to blast you in the back.
He's like in sniper
accidentally-
position.
He slips and shoots me in the damn face, that's it.
Oh, nice, a new body.
No. Sweet, new pieces to collect.
You gotta collect them all, you know?
Yeah, man, I'm
Only
like
one
same
of you
size
would
as
be able to
Larson.
get the wings.
Everybody's gonna look down on me, man.
Hetz is gonna just be keeping a hand on his scimitar and he's gonna follow him inside.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll like.
By the way, to hide his wings, he's like just like trying to cover up it with his backpack as much as possible.
Okay.
I'll follow like in the far behind all of them. My sword ready. Just kind of walking behind us.
Just ready to attack us.
Okay.
Or stab you in your sleep.
You guys
Exactly,
enter
that's what I
into
know you're gonna
a
do.
dimly lit interior. And again, this looks like it used to be a building, but it's full of junk and leftover furniture, and all of it has almost completely disintegrated away. It looks as though something lives here, but doesn't actually use any of the normal trappings that a household would have. Instead, almost as if it's like been carved away, and stuff has been pushed up against the walls and matted to it to secure the structure of this building in a very animalistic way.
Can I look into the darkness?
There is a
It looks back.
there's like a
Oh,
light
God.
hanging from the ceiling, and candles placed around the room. An attempt to light up the interior. You can see that there's like a small kind of half table that's been set up that's mostly made of like a broken door and like a crate and whatnot, and some very basic furniture that's like a box or like an upside down half barrel or something. But you do not see any figure as you enter into this place. But you do hear their voices. They say, "Thank you very much for accompanying me to this humble abode of. This is not mine necessarily, but I make my way over here in certain situations. But I see that you are new here, and as you are Outlanders, I think it is perhaps for the best that you." Keep yourselves in the down low, as the kids say these days.
Out of character,
Is he just trying to sell us without us knowing?
Organs.
I was about to say that too.
This man looks like sounds like he's about to like knock one of us out, take us into the darkness, just cut us open.
Oh, do not worry, as I'm not interested in any of your organs.
That was out of character. I said out of character. God damn it.
And they said that in character.
What the fuck? I mean, hey, the man's
Can Lawson perception check to try and look for them?
Okay. I will say that as you look around, you see a variety of like different colored stains into all the various surfaces in the floor. You can see like pools of like green and red and blue and purple.
That
Don't touch anything.
23 perception.
You hear a skittering up kind of in the roof area where the darkest is. This is the problem, as I'm unfortunately very shy and do not do well with direct eye contact. But I do hope that you please find yourself a seat, and if it is possible, if I might take upon myself to capture your faces.
No, Lawson is going to just pull his hat as far down as possible without obstructing his vision, and point his gun up towards the ceiling. If you can either reveal yourself or we're leaving.
Make an intimidation check.
Ed's just gonna walk up to the makeshift table and sit down, setting the goblin on the table.
Okay. You prop him up like a little statue.
6 intimidation.
I see that we are perhaps getting off on the wrong foot here, but I assure you that this is no trap, and I have no ill will against you. More scuttling up in the darkness.
Ed's is just gonna look at the goblin, maybe calm down a little bit. Until he sighs anything, it's best if we, And I'm just like gonna slowly reach over and put my hand on his gun and slowly decide to lower it down.
Lawson is going to scowl at you and put his gun back in his holster, although he keeps a hand on it.
See, now that's fine.
The
Just
second
maybe
you
don't aim
hold
it.
your gun, the creature from the darkness pounces upon you. No, I'm just kidding.
And then kills you. That's at the end.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what you get for threatening him.
What's everyone else doing?
I'm having to just look around.
Also, welcome in Twitch.
Feeling a bit peckish. Heads is gonna open his bag and pull out some bread.
Okay.
Well, we do appreciate the kind gesture you're doing for us. May I ask why you brought us here exactly?
It is, as I have said, that I do have a propriety in capturing the images of people for later usage for a variety of projects that I have been hired for if necessary. It is a bit of a hobby of mine, but if you do not mind me trying to capture your faces, perhaps I might be able to answer some questions for you, as you are certainly new here and interested about some things. But apologies, as I am not the best as conversation unless I can distract myself with my work.
Care for some bread? Heads is just like looking up.
This is all right. I can fend for myself.
Heads is this thing gonna look at the goblin. Would you like some bread?
Lawson's gonna shake his head.
Well, for me, I guess. You can't take another bite.
And it was poison.
You hear
I
it
poisoned my own bread?
You hear it clacking and clattering from the corner. It sounds like a bunch of wood moving.
I'm gonna go look over there.
And goes forward.
Okay. A wooden contraption falls down, and then you hear skittering quickly whisk away and go back up to the ceiling. Apologies, I'm trying to set up something, but a bit of a klutz with the enormity as persons. This is the largest group that I've had to perform in front of.
Well, take your time. I'm just enjoying my lunch.
Do you want to investigate what that wooden contraption is?
Might as well.
Lawson
I'll
would.
stay sitting, but sure, roll for investigation.
I thought you went up and went over there.
No, I looked over there.
Oh, okay.
Pin picks it up.
I'm enjoying my lunch.
Okay.
Okay, you got
Pin,
it.
I will let you roll investigation. Anyone else that does not have dark vision will have to make a perception check with disadvantage.
Lawson
I have
is
dark
going
vision.
to roll in. Lawson would like to try, and he has dark vision.
Okay.
21.
That is
That's the part
a
vision.
17. Wait, is it perception or investigation?
Perception
it.
if you're looking at investigation, if you're actively over there touching
Oh.
it.
In that case, it's a dirty 20.
Okay.
And in my case, it is a 9.
Okay. To you, it just kind of looks like a bunch of wood posts and things that are like connected together for some strange purpose. To those of you that rolled high enough, it looks as though it's an easel.
Oh, drawing thingy. I forgot what they are.
Hetz doesn't know what that is, so he's just gonna go back to enjoying his lunch.
Easel. No, I'm thinking of a stencil.
Yeah,
Am
like
I
a
thinking of
brown
stencil?
splotch falls from the ceiling and splatters on the floor. Apologies for that. I am trying to collect myself up, but it's difficult to do with while I'm climbing.
Can Lawson perception check the brown spot?
You see a splotch that is brown.
Can he
Paint, maybe?
actually get up close and sniff it and try and discern what it is?
Roll investigation or survival or something. Yeah.
So
No, the little
What's
goblin
the
left the
easel?
table.
I don't have a concept what it
8
is.
survival.
It does not have a smell, which leads you to believe that it is not something rotting and is not something from nature.
From nature.
So anyone else care to join me at this table?
Up to the table. Now I'm like, what are you exactly?
I could ask yourself the same thing, but Perhaps it is for the best that we do not get too personnel with each other, as surely we will not be seeing too much of each other once you excuse yourself from the premises.
I'm gonna roll investigation in the area where I am, and I rolled a 16, I believe.
What section of the room are you in? Just looking at the easel.
Yeah, and
Okay.
Was the brown spot where the easel was as well?
No, that was like more towards the center of the room,
Oh, okay.
Where the table is?
easel.
like where it fell from the ceiling.
Okay, got it.
So tell me where you are and what you're investigating.
The easel. Gotta see what this is for.
Okay. You can see that the easel is very old, very worn. It has a lot of scratch marks on it. But you can see that it's lovingly taken care of. It's got a lot of like paints on it. Yeah, it looks like a decent easel.
Is it broken at all from the fall?
No, it just kind of fell over.
Oh, okay.
They were trying to set it up, but then when you looked, they ran and hid, and so it fell over.
Gonna pull out my
They're
water spoon and
very
take a sip.
shy.
Anyone kill for a piece of bread?
I want to see if my character's smart enough to just like put this together, or he just doesn't care now.
I can put away my my materials if no one is interested in letting me capture the faces.
Heads would simply smile. Oh, by all means, you
Is
can
this-
do mine.
Is this a shapeshifter he has in his house, or something? Is
You
that what you're
perhaps would be interested if I made myself a proprietor of your image, sir.
Is it to Hex?
Yeah.
Yeah, to you Hex.
Heads would be a bit confused what he means by that.
You guys are gonna watch as the easel slowly like lifts up from the ground, which even though you guys have dark vision, you're having difficulty being able to make out their shape in the darkness.
That's concerning.
Oh fuck.
I guess I'll just have Hidden walk upstairs since it seems to be upstairs, or is this just like a one-story?
There is no upstairs. This probably looked like it was like a 2-story building with maybe an attic, but all of it has sort of like crumbled inwards. And it still sort of holds the house shape on the outside, but the inside is like completely matted and like this looks more like a burrow than anything inside this building.
Yeah, there's just not much to do. Maybe I can just roll investigation again, see if I know what that creature is.
All it works let him.
If he would just like to do something involving capturing my face, I'm guessing he means like take a picture or maybe Zoing, so I don't mind. Just enjoying my
I
life.
also agree with it.
May as well.
So you are fine
I mean,
with
the
me using my my tools to try and as you have said, make use of your facial features.
Heads will nod.
Okay, you will watch as very slowly the easel will kind of like get set up, and you'll watch as like this big placard gets set up on it. And from the darkness, you will watch as like 100 tiny brushes will like start dipping into various places in the dark, and will just kind of start scratching against the surface. It is terribly unsettling. But while they are painting your picture, you may feel free to ask them anything.
So how long have you been doing this?
For only a few years now, but mostly a people person is not my strong suit, so I watch from the shadows, and I mostly enjoy the subtle intricacies of these various peoples that make their way through this city. And, well, after making such a wide collection, I've had people offer to pay me for services for things such as posters, for things such as bounties and lost person posters, and there's a variety of different things. It's always a good thing to always have images of persons that make their way through, especially new people such as yourselves, and just have on hand for various things. And after a few moments, they finish making picture, and they say, "This is for you, monsieur. You may have your own copy. And now that I have practiced the art of constructing your face, I will be able to do so again for is anyone asks." And they hand you a very beautiful painting of your face, and though it only took 2 minutes to do, and it looks very scratchy and quick, it strikingly manages to resemble you.
How big is it?
It's about a foot by 2 feet.
Oh. Well, thank you. Hetz is gonna try to pull out a gold.
Oh, that is not necessary, monsieur. Simply practice enough is good enough for me. Again, mostly my services are in recognition and for other proprietors that are interested in your images. So as long as you are okay with me selling my portraits of you to others, that is how I can make my wages.
Hetz would nod and put the gold away.
But is anyone else interested or willing to allow me to sketch your features? And again, if you guys want to keep conversation and ask questions, that will help assuage, or while they're painting, they're calmer so that they can ask questions for you.
Lawson is begrudgingly going to take off his hat and say that he can.
Oh, the hat is wonderful parts of your image. You may keep it on.
He puts it on and looks at them and asks if they know anything about the fancy couple out front.
They begin scratching away at the portrait, as they say, the Parmesians, they are an interesting group of individuals, most certainly. A powerful family that has decided to make their home here. They want to turn this into a private resort, and they are making extraordinary deals with people across the water, trying to gather resources and individuals of high price and a variety of different things. Perhaps they are the ones that hired the people to take you across the waters.
How does he do it?
Lawson is instantly incredibly suspicious. How do you know that?
I watch you get off with the boat. You all seem to be very auspicious people, and not the typical travelers or hard rock bottom individuals that usually make their way to Rogueport. So I think it is their business that is acquiring collections and oddities No offense, monsieur, but your accomplices here are very auspicious.
Lawson is gonna nod.
And they hand the portrait to you. And rather than doing like rather short strokes, what they've kind of done is almost like spattered on like layers of paint and smeared them around to sort of make up a vague shape, with doing a wonderful thing with like kind of darks, shadows to sort of give you a cool air of like mystery and whatnot, like a spooky cowboy.
Lawson is going to.
You forgot the goblin.
Lawson is
Spooky
going to
goblin.
nod.
Okay.
Impressive work.
Thank you, monsieur. Who's next? Anyone that gets their picture taken can ask any question.
Hunter will
I
walk
mean,
up
me
to
ask
him.
you this.
don't
Heads is
have
gonna
any
like
questions.
look at the goblin. How'd they get you?
Probably interested in the bounty.
No, like
Find the
when
bounty.
did they snatch you?
Hey. I was
Fell
out
asleep.
tobacco shopping.
I was just walking through the woods, then everything went black, and I woke up on the ship.
Out shopping? Next thing I know, I've got a splitting headache and I'm on the ship.
Fair enough.
So it seems that you were not brought here on your own free wills, but perhaps in the how do we say enforced motivation.
Kidnapped?
Yes.
Yeah, that seems to be the common denominator between us.
I
Well,
certainly
I-
do apologize for these things that has happened to.
I was planning to adventure all over the place. This kind of worked out. But also, I wasn't hoping to be, you know, stuck in a cage through some of it. But this works out for me.
I do not really, how do they say, bother myself with the business of others, but the Parmesians definitely do bother us with their businesses. Parading around their various friends and effects, showing off the big quantity of things that they have ordered or collected. None of this is very impressive, but they make a big show about it. So I am certainly am glad to not see you being paraded around the streets through a cage, perhaps, or on a chain.
So
Lots
it would
of
have been those people then. Good to know.
Yes. I believe we have a.
Do you guys want a notes
Believe.
channel?
One more time?
Do you guys want a notes channel?
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah.
I'll put it in between discussion and character sheets.
I also agreed to have a drawing of Contra.
Okay.
Well, I'm done with my lunch, so I'm gonna go back to reading, and Heads is gonna pull out his book. That's just. He's gonna keep it close to himself.
Okay.
Oh, I'll ask him what caused him to end up being in Rogueport. What caused him to end up being in Rogueport, given his talents.
That is a long story, but perhaps I can simply say that I was in the same boat as you, where I was brought here upon false pretenses, and after many hardships, I was simply tossed out after losing favor, and I simply make my living trying to find meaning once more. That is the simple of it. And they turn the paper around at you, and you can actually see that they've also done like a mixed medium where they've kind of like ripped up some paper and like layered it up to kind of show like the texture of like where you've been stitched together. And they've almost done like a full bust of you, capturing like the motifs of your shape more than like the specific distinctions of your facial features. As you are as wonderful portraits, individuals to amuse for. Thank you very much. And I think it's like at this point that you guys can kind of see that they're like some sort of like insectoid creature, like probably like some sort of centipede-like person or something. You can't really tell. But they've got like
that's a new one.
1,000 tiny little arms or something.
Oh, interesting.
Larson is just gonna thank them for the portrait and then gesture everyone to follow him out.
Is nobody else gonna get any portraits?
Anyone else care to get his own?
Might as well.
Hetz is gonna pick up the goblet and put it back in his shorts. By the way, I should probably introduce myself. He's gonna put his hand out for a handshake towards the goblin. My name's Hetz. Hello.
Larson shakes his hand and says, and introduces himself.
I already know who you are. I heard you tell everyone else your name that was on the ship.
Oh, I'll before we leave, I'll ask the artist about his name.
My name is Jessica. And I know that my appearance is startling to people, so as best as I am very self-conscious about my appearance. So
startling? How so?
It's very horrifying and nightmare-inducing for many individuals. So I think it's for the best that we simply I keep myself to these shadows. I think it is for the best, unfortunately, as though I am able to take your appearances and you are unable to perceive me. But I do truly think that this is for the best for our relationship here.
Fair enough.
I don't think you're quite as weird as this group in comparison, to be fair.
As that is wonderful things that you have said to me. I thank you. But continue to persuade that my appearance is not something to pursue.
That's fair.
Hetz would not.
Well,
I don't really get it though. I can understand that some people might be afraid of some people. But I'm new to this entire thing, so I can't really understand. Normally I just see my people all around. Heads would then like point at the Lawson on his shoulder. Like, this guy's new to me. I've mainly only really seen humans. And a few elves.
I've seen quite so many people coming through this place. It's quite a melting pot of individuals.
Hetz would point at himself. Have you seen any more people like me?
Make a persuasion check.
I guess while that happens, Hins will say to what's his name
Ooh,
again?
that's that good.
What'd you get?
Hold up, let me see what my bonus is.
It's a 1. You get
Yeah,
a
that's a
1.
10.
And you're fine with a 10?
Yeah, I'm fine with a 10.
I
Not gonna waste
am
any.
not too particularly sure about what type of persons you are referring to. There are people with wings, but I simply capture the images of people and do not necessarily understand the purveyor of the particular racial features. It is tough to say. Winged people, yes. Not recently, no.
Fair enough.
Oh,
Hetz is gonna like grab his goggles and put them over his eyes.
Okay.
Thanks for the information anyways.
Hide the tears.
And do you want to get your
Portrait?
your
Hetz
portrait?
is gonna wait by the exit with the goblin on his shoulder.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Portrait, though.
well, since Hin is the same size as Larson, he'll find a stool or he'll find something to hop up on and sit on it.
Okay.
And I guess he'll ask.
You actually hear like the least amount of sound so far as they've like taking long, slow strokes on the canvas as they draw you. But feel free to ask a question.
I guess I'll ask him how long he's been living in this state.
As many questions about me as unexpected, but I perhaps have been in Rogueport for about close to 2 centuries now.
hey.
Mm.
Still young.
Yes, and do not worry, I never forget a face.
Almost as old as my grandfather.
Oh, this is quite elderly gentleman that you have then.
Oh man, how old Hin is. He doesn't know if he remembers him or not, or if they've crossed paths before.
And
But-
when they hand over the portrait to you, Hin, there is no lines, there are no markings. This is purely like a piece of paper that has like all shading, like dark space and light space and negative space, using to sort of capture the shape of your mask.
I guess
Just
Hin-
imagining it just like looks like a picture.
just like the anonymous
Yeah,
silhouette.
it looks like very. It's perhaps the least stylized and the most like photorealistic.
I guess Hin will leave him with the words saying, "You ain't the worst thing out there."
It's good to hear that from you.
And he walks outside.
Did Zarthus want his portrait?
Heads looks over towards the octopus man.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. Feel free
octopus
to.
man, would you kill for some bread?
I'm good, no bread.
And you can go ahead and ask any question you want to Chester while he's making your portrait.
Heads just like looks down with a sad face. Does no one like bread?
It's just funny how nobody asks about the children or the kidnappings or the little horse donkey thing. Sea donkey.
Just
Heads doesn't know about any of that. He wouldn't ask.
That's my character.
I could ask something.
Only someone that knows would ask something like that. Oh, right.
Oh, no.
Heads would like reach to his side, pulling out the magic sword. But anyone care to hold on to this for me?
I'll try it.
when you pull out the sword, Chester like recoils and knocks over the easel. Hey, pardon me, monsieur, I must start once more. And they like crumple up the paper and toss it into a corner where you can see there's now like 1,000 pieces of crumpled paper.
Yeah, Hin will say, have some consideration for that.
I didn't mean to scare him or anything.
It is not your fault. It's that is something of a primeval, is primordial make. It's something that I have not felt the presence of in many millennia.
Oh.
That's just gonna like look at the sword, put it back in the sheath. I think I'm gonna hold on to this for a little while.
Okay. Draco, do you
And
have
he's
any? Do you have a question
back
that you
to
would
his
like
side.
to ask Chester?
I'm trying to think of it, but I can't think of any at this time.
Okay. What about Twitch, Mr. Ratman? Do you have any? Would you like your portrait painted? And any questions? I don't know if he's talking, but his icon is.
He isn't.
Okay.
He isn't.
Maybe his Oh, is he using the TTS? No, he's not. Okay.
Possibly.
He's not.
No.
I wonder if he's here or if he knows that he's muted or something.
He's on Xbox.
Oh, he's not for me.
He is
You're
from
not looking at yourself?
He also might be a little busy.
Okay. I don't know what's
Yeah.
happening.
Heads is just gonna look at Lawson. So, what are you?
You are in a abandoned building where a trilobite is painting your pictures. You know, normal D&D stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But if you allow him to paint your picture, he can answer any question for you. Hey, what is that food? You can certainly try.
Snack?
Would you
Well,
kill
you
for
can't
some
eat
blood?
trilobites.
Some bread?
How
I got
dirty
some
is this
bread if
building?
you want some.
Incredibly dirty. This feels like home to you, Twitch.
Is he talking to you?
He's in the text chat. Yeah.
He is?
Here, let me.
Oh, he is.
Twitch said he would be rolling around in the filth and start collecting it.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, you collect some filth.
That man's enjoying himself.
Yeah, you can actually hear a lot of like tearing of paper. And after Zarthus asks his questions, he will get a portrait that is mostly like almost paper mache of like kind of like sculpted, almost like coming 3D off the paper a little bit. Really emphasizing the like interesting shape of like the tentacles and
Hunter Hex said, Pog.
why was that necessary?
You got something to share with the class?
Why Pog?
I'm so tempted just to put Pog again. I never said it was necessary.
Okay.
Twitch said, champ.
Gosh dang it.
Yes!
You see what you started? See what you did?
Well, if nobody has any other things that they want to talk to Chester about, you are certainly allowed to leave. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for your images. Is Mademoiselle, perhaps I might be able to capture your face, and you will watch as Anasha will just sort of step forward and take a piece of paper from the easel and stare at it, and she just glares so hard the page actually starts to like sizzle and burn, and you watch as dark etchings start to appear on the paper. And after a few moments, it's like a perfect one-to-one, like mirror representation of her face, and she just sort of lets it fall to the ground, and then she walks out.
Twitch said, who are you? Where did you come from? Person thing.
She's been with us the whole time.
Really?
But note to self, never challenge her to a staring contest.
She makes me go buzz by looking at it.
That's just like intimidated by her now.
Yeah, this lady is scary.
lady's
It is very wonderful, mademoiselle. I've been heard many things about the Dark Horse, and it is quite interesting and amusing. Perhaps if you were to share a story or two she has left. It's a very interesting friends that you have there.
You're... That's something about the Dark Horse?
Interesting
yes.
is one way to put it.
She is one of the how do they refer to as a bad luck, such as the black cat and there's many
Broken mirrors?
supernatural things. Yes, the Dark Horse is often referred to as a what's the terms that they use?
Twitch said, mount.
No, it's is the omen. Is the omen of terrible.
A dark omen?
Yes, a tragedy and a herald of the terrible things to come.
Like stepping onto a ladder?
Similar in that sense, perhaps, but more specifically, sorry, it's hard to think with this like.
I know. I'm trying to, like,
Is
concept
Indiana
what you're
Jones
saying
about to go
is, like,
fucking capture
difficult.
something? What the hell's going on here?
Like she could come back in with a cannonball from behind her.
A bath is a bad omen.
What the fuck?
Lawson is just gonna take a few steps away from Twitch.
You are on my shoulder. What are you gonna do? Hide behind me?
Yeah, actually.
They
You know what?
say
Screw
that
it. Get in the backpack.
when the Dark Horse comes, that tragedy will soon follow after. Some mistakenly think that this is the Dark Horse's fault, but this is simply untrue. The Dark Horse is not the one that's necessarily causes the tragedy, but perhaps it befalls them wherever they go. And as such, they are very lonely creatures and fans of solitude. But it is very good to see that they are socializing with your group here and trying to break out of their shell, it seems.
Twitch said. His head snaps to look at the sudden movement, looking at Lawson. I see you.
Not exactly. Not exactly.
Heads is gonna look over at Twitch.
So
Heads is gonna pull out some bread. Would you like some bread?
You're not you when you're hungry.
How old is it?
Pretty fresh.
He only likes old and moldy
www.
Fine, Heads is gonna put it away.
Oh, it's trying to say you, but they read it each as
Yeah, it was almost there, but it just gave up.
What are we doing? Let's leave.
but once I kinda agree with ya.
Yes, perhaps you must catch up after your friends there. That is starting to get away.
Heads would nod. Well, it was nice
Who?
meeting you.
And it's certainly interesting to meet a new face.
Heads would nod
Hopefully we
before
can-
walking out with Lawson on his shoulder. Wait, no, in his backpack at this point.
They all right, Banjo Kazooie.
Yep.
Chester scuttles up to the ceiling into the darkness, and you guys make your way out of the building and back out into the street proper. It is still bustling with individuals. It seems as though that the procession is gone now, as the Parmesan family have vacated the area, and the normal rowdiness has returned to the streets.
We need to avoid
Well-
those people.
Yeah. So, we need to find these Parmesians.
Why would we
I'll
want to
try to look
find
for
them? Let's just avoid them.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a good idea at all.
They're rich and, from what it seems, powerful. I wouldn't want to mess with them.
Also, will have intense.
If they managed to kidnap each one of us, chances are, if we decide to go after them, we'd just, well,
practically
Okay,
walking up
then.
to the front doorstep.
I'd prefer not to be put in another cage, to put it simply.
Okay.
As
then.
you say that, a giant metal cage falls from the sky and lands nearby as a crane readies to load up another luggage set of cargo before lowering it down towards the ships once more.
Fetch is just gonna get like a
Twitch
fucking
said,
chill
Cage a
down
day
his
monkey.
spine.
Cage the monkey.
I'll look
I'm not a
for
big
this.
fan of cages.
Okay.
Hats would then
What's
look
the
at
plan
everyone
then?
else.
If we're not, what's the plan then? If we're not going after the Parmesians, because in case if you haven't noticed, that is kind of our only lead.
I say we leave.
Okay then.
I think we
Leave
probably
where?
should look,
Leave
probably
for
should
where?
make some money.
We should try to find a way out of here while making a few pieces of coin. I prefer not to stay in this kind of place that long.
Yeah, you think that
I
in
say
order
we
to
get dirty.
in order to get out of here, you'll have to pay your way to get onto the boat or find a way to sneak on. So, is this going to be a heist, or are you going to do some jobs?
I'd say we get some money, then we leave.
Let's
No point in
rob
staying
the
here
boat.
that long.
No.
Why would we rob the boat that we're gonna take to leave? Let's just
Is
find
there
a
any
few
fresh
jobs.
carcasses on the street?
They have
Probably.
cheese.
Preferably
I could buy you
humanoid.
some cheese. If you're hungry, we could go grab some lunch.
Alright then, let's just find some random bounty that pays well, and then do that, get out, and then buy our way up.
Heads is gonna like hesitate as you say that. He's gonna like look down at the floor.
Don't. What exactly?
What yummy got your tongue?
I don't kill people.
Okay, that just...
Why not?
Personal reasons.
Well, I do, so I have no problem killing people, so I can do...
Yes, I've seen.
I can take care of that. Now come
Couldn't
on.
we just bring them in alive?
If they say bring him alive, then sure.
It'll probably be 10 times harder, though.
Heads just like pulls out an arrow from his backpack. I can handle knocking them out.
Convince them to come instead of doing all this.
No fun that way. I need to test my new Wade.
Heads is gonna look over at Twitch. What?
Yeah, I'm gonna look for the dark horse. Tries to figure out where she went to.
Shows poisony's goop.
Heads is just like gonna sniff it and nearly vomit in his mouth.
Good right.
Heads is just gonna do like an A-OK sign as a response and like keep his head away from it.
Like flowers.
If
Anyway.
I were out feces to the sun for 20 years.
Anyways.
And let's have it finished. Sure.
Anyways.
I may have to ask, what is wrong with that one?
There's a lot right with him.
Wrong with who?
I haven't seen
Okay.
creatures carry their own take the matter as
So.
a way of protecting themselves.
I mean, he is a rat. And Heads is just gonna like look at the big fucking thing of C's on his head. I think he's a rat. Anyways.
Or two.
Hey, you there.
Heads is gonna look at who just talked.
There is a massive 9-foot minotaur standing in the middle of the street pointing at you with a massive finger. Come on into Barthen's Provisions. We've got everything that you need.
Do you have some bread?
Looking for food, rations, you name it, we've got it. We've got prepackaged meals ready for you that have been dehydrated and ready to utilize using special magic packaging, or if you just want a simple Cliff Bar that will disintegrate when you open the package, we've got it all.
Lawson would like to insight check this person.
Alright.
And Heads is gonna walk in.
Okay.
Never can have enough.
I like to ask.
I got 6 on insight.
This person has everything that you need. Looking for
Everything?
tools,
You know
armor,
Alistair.
weapons. We've got it all at Barthen's Provisions. Make your way inside now. You can find anything that you need.
I may as well see if I can find anything good.
Fast way
Some new
to kidnap punk.
Some new food might be help. Who knows?
Do you
Maybe
know
I'll find something.
Alistair?
Can't pay right away? Use our new system where we offer trades for goods and services instead. Looking for a job? Barthen's will put you up. We've got a billboard where recommendations will get you jobs all over the city.
Now, before I check out that billboard.
Come on
any,
into Barthen's Provisions. We've got...
You really selling it. Oh, goddamn.
Man, this guy's
Shut
really good
up.
at selling this.
Finn would just like snap his fingers.
Come on
and
into
ask him if
Barthen's
you have any
Provisions.
fun.
We've got potato milkers and cow peelers.
I don't
Wait,
know.
what?
Lawson
Potato
wants.
milkers and cow peelers.
Potatoes have milk?
Tired of carrots growing in your garden? Barthen's will take care of it. With this new... Gosh
It's just,
dang,
like,
I keep
slowly
breaking character.
Tilting his head, confused as this man keeps
With
on
this
talking.
new carrot annihilator, just plant this bad baby in the ground. You'll have no more worries about plants growing in your farm.
Guys, this guy's needs some goop, right?
Hetz is just gonna walk by him, tap him on the shoulder. You already sold, buddy. You already sold, and I'm gonna go in.
I guess might as well go in and see if they have any bodies.
I'll try to
They
look
probably
for,
got something. If they gotta kill it,
They probably got something, yeah.
they probably got something. I mean, they got a potato milker. If they have something that can milk potatoes,
You guys will
they at
step
least gotta
foot
have
into
one
a
dead
store, and baby, it has everything. Wall to like floor to ceiling walls full of shelves. You've seen things that you've never even imagined. You see things that you drew when you were a kid. You see things that haven't even been invented yet. And right there in the middle of the
Be
floor,
careful
you
where
can
you
see there
step.
is a brownie, which is like a even smaller than like a halfling. It's just like this person that looks like a stuffed. They look like half the size of an Ewok. This person. And they're wearing like this robe and like a sandwich board that says new deals only at Barthen's Provisions. Come on in and try them out. Like, oh hey, welcome to Barthen's Provisions. What can I do for you? We've got it all. Like, what do you need? We got plenty of things that you can use. Sorry, I wore myself out trying to do
Twitch
that.
said, "What is this place?" Twitch says.
Shut the fuck up.
This place is Barthen's Provisions. We've got all sorts of things ready for you to use right now or later, and things that you can buy, things you can sell. We've got all sorts of things here. Barthen's Provisions is a proprietor place of provisions and useful items and utilities and things, and also a place where people can bring in their own useful items. And if you invent something, we've got a place for it on our shelves. We'll buy it from you and we'll sell anything.
Oh geez, Rick, I don't
Got
know.
anything to store food?
We've got plenty of things. We've got insulated bags. We've got containers that can cool down the surface of the sun. We've got gauntlets that will hold on to anything and make sure that it stays hydrated. We've got all sorts of things. If you stick this straw in a cup, it will keep it hydrated and cool all day long.
What's this about insulated bags?
Yeah, we've got all sorts of things here.
How much for an insulated bag?
It depends on what sort of insulation and how big of a bag you want, sir. And they'll lead you over to like an aisle, and then they'll do 3 right turns in an aisle, and you will still be in just that one aisle. You will have not like moved on. This is like
What
a
the
non-linear space. I'm like,
It's just like looking around, confused as hell.
yeah, exactly.
What?
This is like the mega freaking. What's that place called again?
It's
So
gonna like
we,
try and look at Lawson.
We've got bags that size for a pixie. You could basically fit your pinky in it, and we've got size all the way up to gargantuan that you could probably fit a whole boat into. Like, what kind of size of bag are you looking for, sir?
Hetz is gonna take off his bag and show it to him. Got anything that's around this size?
Sure thing. He leads you down the hallway, which takes like 15 minutes to walk, and he's like, "Here you are, sir. And what kind of insulation are you looking for? Are you looking to withstand temperatures of the elemental plane of fire, or are you just kind of looking something to keep your sandwich cool?"
Second one.
All right. And he pulls, just immediately pulls a bag off the wall, and he's like, is this kind of bag the type of thing that you're kind of looking for, sir?
Do you mind if I check it out?
Yeah, sure thing. It's it'd probably be about like 15 gold pieces, and you could probably fit 3.5 pounds of stuff in there, and it'll keep food from spoiling for about 2 weeks or so.
I'm gonna check my gold pouch. See, I don't really have enough.
Not to worry, sir. If you can't necessarily really pay it off right away, what we can do is we can put you on a payment plan, or if you want to trade any of your old gear out, there's things that we can buy from you that we'd probably be interested in.
Oh. Okay, Hetz is gonna look through his bag and see what he has to offer.
The things that you can do naturally, like if any of you have like magical abilities or spell slots, we could put those into the stones and also sell those.
What?
You able to take magic?
Yeah, we can absolutely transcribe things onto paper or other objects and materials.
That's really impressive.
Most people don't really go for spell scrolls anymore because they have a bad tendency to either go mold or get burned or ripped. So most people are interested in stones, although they're concerned about weight. But typically, if you're working with scrolls, then they tend to have a lot of safety features, which is more money and more weight.
Can you praise a scroll for me?
Yeah, sure.
Hetz is gonna pull out the magic, the scroll holder with the scroll inside, and he's gonna hand it down to him.
Can I just say, I love making up characters on the spot. I had no idea who this guy was 15 minutes ago.
I'm loving this guy.
I'm taking his body. I'm taking somebody's damn body.
He's not dead. Stop it.
I don't give two shits. I'm taking a body. I need a body that's
adequate. Go pick a fight with the fucking Minotaur.
I cannot be Larson's body.
Sir. If you're in need of any sort of cadavers or human or animalistic bodies, we also carry some of those in stock.
Do?
Yes.
How much?
In fact, a few bodies were brought into storage just a few minutes ago.
How much?
It's just not even gonna ask us how much.
It depends on the racial qualities and size.
Average human, how much?
About 100 gold pieces, roughly. But we can bargain, and there are deals that we can do, especially with the older ones in stock.
Twitch said, and while you're at it, bring Mare your finest rust.
If you're looking for a rust and particulates, we've got a whole section for you, sir.
They're just gonna walk out the store.
You are lost. You are unable to traverse the store without Rodney.
Fuck
and it says Rodney.
This place is confused.
It says Rodney right on his lapel. He's got like a he does have the sandwich board on that does cover most of his body, and he kind of has to like walk sideways to like be able to reach for anything because his arms are so short. But he does
Heads
have
is
like
gonna,
an
like-
apron on underneath of it, and you can barely see that it says Rodney underneath.
Exit, Rodney. Where?
Heads is gonna help Rodney by like holding him
If
up
you're
so
looking
he can
for
reach whatever he wants to.
exits, we've got a whole section for those. If you're
Oh, God
interested
damn
in
it.
The exit of the store.
Twitch said,
there are many
Rust
exits
is like
to
a
the
more
score.
delicious mold.
The one I came from.
If you're looking for more molds and any sort of plant growth that
Finn just goes to Larson and
Yeah.
just takes his. It just like says, "Hold your damn hands out," and just takes his mask off and just places it in his hands. Now there's just a statue there.
you
I'm
got
not
so
dealing with
tired
this.
of this NPC that you killed yourself.
No,
Fuck this, takes
fuck
mask off.
Fuck this. No, it's alright. Look, I do it like that in real life. It's alright.
I'm out. Fuck this.
It's
I love
not
that so
good,
much.
but-
Take an inspiration point. That is genius. That is
Man
brilliant.
killed himself. He was
That is
too
very much
annoyed.
in character.
Can we
London
put the
is going
mask
to
on the
just-
NPC? Question.
No, they're all gonna be stuck here.
How do I take another
No.
inspiration, or do I just have an inspiration point?
You can give yourself like a custom item in your inventory or write it down in notes or something.
Alright, custom. That's right. That looks easy.
I just have it in my notes pad, just I have 2 inspiration die.
Also, my inspiration isn't just for D20 checks. You can re-roll any dice that you do, which is like damage dice and things.
Lawson is going to turn to Rodney and say, "How? Which way to the? How do we get out of here?"
He with his left hand and his right hand sticking out from underneath the sandwich board, he makes into fingers and just points, and then he kind of does like a little waddle to spin 360. There's exits in every direction. If you simply make your direction down any sort of corridors, you will be able to exit. Warning: some paths are longer than others, and may take a few days to
leave.
Yes.
This is
Today,
the end
Johnny,
of the
today.
campaign.
Which way?
This is the end of the
most
campaign.
direct way
We're
to
stuck
the
here for eternity.
You guys are trapped in this store for the rest of the
This is the end of the campaign.
I swear this is
We're
the
sapped
game.
here.
Which way is the most direct?
Well, if we go this way, we can make a stop by the mold and particulate section, and he just goes back the way that you guys came. And again, this is like a giant hallway, so it's only like forward or back. But he, like, every single time that you're going down, it begins to twist and turn, and it's never going past the same stuff that you're used to. So without Rodney, you guys would be trapped in like a living labyrinthine store.
Oh my god, that's why the fucking main guy out front was the goddamn Minotaur. It's the labyrinth.
I
Fucking
did not
missed
even do that on purpose, but I will give you an egg point.
The fucking labyrinth.
I just didn't want my character to keep conversing with him. 'Cause
So you fucking
longer,
killed
so I'm fucking
yourself.
down.
He does like he reaches into his pocket and pulls out like a little pulls out like a little
You've been
tape
adding to the
measure and he
shop.
wraps it around Hin's leg and just starts dragging him behind.
You've been added to the shop. He's gonna go put you on a shelf.
No, he's gonna take
Oh,
you
yeah,
back to the
fuck.
front.
Lawson is going to follow him back to the
You in my
front.
backpack.
All right, yeah, you guys get back to the front. The door is like 5 steps to your right, and Rodney goes behind the counter and steps up like so many steps. You hear like
Nothing should be possible.
Hey, what can I get? And you can see that they're finally up on the counter. That's like, it's like a 4-foot high counter, but he had to climb so many steps to get up.
Lawson
It's like a fire escape back there.
Lawson is just going to leave the store.
Oh, okay. So after he
And
climbs up
Hetz-
the steps, nobody's there.
No, I'm there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm fucking leaving.
And the inanimate statue of Hin is still there.
And I'm gonna... Lawson, you still have the mask of Hin.
Yep, I still have his mask.
Okay, you're just holding on
Just
to it.
leaves his body.
So it look like you're trying to steal a statue.
Kill him.
Your statue there. You were looking to trade it in.
How much would it be worth?
Tup, 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 tup. Go back down the stairs and come around.
No, take your time, take your time.
Just gonna
Shut the fuck up, Hunter.
It's a very fine, very, it's beautiful statue. It's nicely built. Probably 3,600 gold pieces.
Holy shit!
Hin, would you mind if I,
Yeah, just buy me a fucking body with it.
yeah, I'll
damn.
sell it to you for that much.
Killing yourself was more profitable, damn.
Are you looking for a straight straight purchase? Because if you want to put any store credit, we could probably bring that up to a solid 40,000. And there's a few deals, and if you want to start an account in the store. Like, we don't need your name or any like paperwork. Rather than giving you actual currency, what we can do is like trade in store points and things.
Get currency.
I'll take currency, thank you.
But,
But
very much, sir.
You can take I'd like one of the human bodies that my friend from earlier was talking about. Normal size, please. And just take that off of the currency.
This is the doing business theme tune going on right
Oh,
now.
and that one backpack.
Okay. What sort of body are you looking for exactly?
Average human size. About my height. Middle age, if possible. Male. Female if male's out of the question.
When we see what we've got in stock.
Oh, take your time. And Hetz was just be standing there looking around.
The eyes of a Nazi just
They're gonna come back with the body of the captain.
What, he died?
So this particular body recently died. Very fine quality.
So that's what he meant when he said a bunch of people just came in.
Very nice muscle toning and muscle memory. It's got good usage in it. This one we'd probably go up to about 20,000. probably the best bang for your buck, especially newly come in. It's very, very fine.
Tempting,
Also,
very
he's
tempting,
naked.
but tempting, very tempting, but I don't think we'd be able to afford that. Maybe there's something a little less pricey.
I mean, you have 36,000 at the moment.
Oh wait, we have 36. I thought you said 100, as in 3,600.
Yes, that's what I meant. 3,600. So this would be 2,000.
Okay, if it's 2,000, then we'll take it.
Okay.
And as for that bag,
looks like this one's on sale. So we can let this one go for 30.
great.
I'm asking you, dog know for a while.
And you can add a bag of holding to your inventory.
Ah, thank you.
But it does have like light cooling. So basically, if you put food in there, it will stay pristine.
Bag of light cooling.
Yeah. Well, like a traditional bag of holding does have like regulatory temperature to make sure that stuff that goes in cold stays cold and stuff that goes in hot stays hot, and those things don't mix. That is what a bag of holding does traditionally.
Okay, so I'm just gonna put bag of light cooling. And as for the rest of the gold, I'll just take it.
Okay.
If I ever need anything, I will come back though.
Okay, so.
Oh wait, can you appraise the scroll I gave you?
Hold on, I'm trying to do math. Or did anyone else do the math?
It was
It's not my money.
2,003, so that's 1,597.
So it was 36 minus.
Did he say the bag was only 3 gold or 300?
It's 30.
30, okay. So it's 1,570 gold left.
Yes. They're going to look at the map.
I'm gonna.
Goodness gracious, this is a fine thing that you've got here. Looks like you've got like a legendary map here. Not exactly sure how to activate it. Looks like it's got some sort of activation. Perhaps ritual or phrase. Not really sure exactly. If you wanted to leave it here, we could look into it for you for a recovery cost, depending upon how much it would take to break the whatever spell is on it. You go upwards to 1,000, maybe 10,000.
No need for that. I do appreciate the offer though, and he's gonna give him 10 gold for the help.
You're very welcome, sir. Appraisals are always free.
Oh, that's just a little tip for you.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome. And he's gonna take his scroll and he's gonna pick up the body and he's gonna leave.
Okay. He's going to go for the statue and it's gonna fall over and crumble and he's gonna be, sir, not trying to be rude, but you would try to swindle me?
It's just gonna look at him, confused. What?
this statue's rotted internally. Not trying to be mean, but is you intentional try to pull a fast one on me? Because I really wouldn't appreciate it if you were trying to pull one over on Rodney, just trying to do his job here at Barthen's Provisions.
I didn't know about
Not
that,
be
and
a
I
very
am
nice
sorry.
thing to do, sir.
I didn't know it was rotting from the inside, and I am sorry.
Well, I can still use the materials, but I'm gonna have to mark down the price. I think I need just you seem like a nice guy. So what I'm gonna how about this? 1,500, and I'll clean this up, and you come back next time. You tell friends about Barthen's Provisions. We do good stuff. All right?
Okay, so you want 1,500 back?
Yeah.
Okay. And he's gonna give him the 1,500.
Okay.
What if you got swindled and that's what happened?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't really care. I made 70 gold off of this.
Yeah.
Why would I care?
Oh, no.
Either way, I made profit, man.
I was just physically dying. Just so you know.
And with that, Heads will leave after giving him the gold.
We could still use some the raw materials. Stone is always good. Art fixtures, perhaps, or things to carve. Well appreciated. Just not a statue. You understand.
I understand.
Thank you for visiting. But thanks for coming in the store.
Fucking leave.
Heads will nod at him and then leave.
I'm
make sure to come back
sorry, I
next time
love
I need
this
something.
character so much.
I love him too. I love him.
Hey, you there!
And-
Always make sure to come back to Barthen's Provisions. We've got swaddling clothes. We've got ducks that'll tell you bedtime
Let
stories.
me have the body. Let me have my body.
Heads is gonna point at him. Hey,
Hey,
you're doing good.
thanks, man. He gives
Keep
you
up
a
the good
thumbs
work.
up.
And he's gonna give him a thumbs up back.
Take a blend of inspiration.
Pin will just tell you
And-
something as soon as you get like.
And then, is Lawson in the mud?
Lawson is just leaning up against the corner with him underneath his arm, smoking
Do you mind if I see the mask?
smoking. He-
Also,
Is it
I have
okay?
some really bad news.
Bad news.
I've never had so
Heads
much
will
fun
then,
with an
Heads
NPC
will
before.
then pick up the naked body off of his shoulder and show the captain's dead corpse to him. This is the bad news.
Well,
Hey, put some clothes
I
on,
guess you
man.
got me
What is
wrong.
that making man doing? Must have lost all of his
Let's-
clothes when he sold something to Barthen's Provisions. Why is that man naked? Don't look, honey.
Okay, and Heads will be going into an alleyway.
Okay.
I'll just do some fucking flavor
Not
text
too-
magic to cover up my
So
character's
it
area.
seems-
A lady
that-
screams, and the man's like, "Guards, quick! Those people are taking this man away. He's naked. They
There
stole
aren't
his
any
clothes."
guards! There aren't any guards!
Yeah, he's just calling out for guards, and nobody responds.
Everyone just looks
So
at
I
him
found
like,
I have a body,
you
correct?
dumb? No, we haven't put the mask on him yet.
Okay, not yet.
It seems like everyone from
In the
that
distance, you
crew's
just
more
hear,
than likely.
"Come on down to Barthen's Provisions. We've got the latest U2s."
I'm done with this shit. My patience already went thin. I'm fucking done.
I love this fucking game so.
I'll pop my head. Just take off my ears, please.
So I ain't fucking he ain't mess with no fucking mortals for a while. Fucking wear his patience thin.
This is why I love being the game master. I can just make up whatever I want.
I hope these fucking killed us.
Yeah, you twos exist.
Not
What you
all.
gonna do about it?
What are you gonna do about it?
You can't stop me.
I'll
Anyway,
buy every YouTuber
Martin
there
is
is to
going
exist
to-
and burn 'em,
That
fuck
won't
it.
stop him. That would just
I'm
increase
starting
the
a dumpster
prices.
fire.
Martin is going after the bot, after whoever has the body in hand. You can't.
Hetz is holding the body, and he
Someone
sets
in
him down within the alleyway.
Someone in the street says, I'm much more of a bungle pop collector myself.
Out of Kyoto.
Yeah,
Somebody
fucking
shoot
Lego.
him!
If Lawson does so, will he get in trouble?
No shit.
I mean,
Murder
people
is-
die
You,
here every
you just
5
hear
minutes.
several gunshots going off from the street, and then one person calling out, "Thank you," and then just a bunch of people be like, "Yeah, don't worry about it."
He deserved death. He was speaking too much.
Well, Lawson.
More than likely, everyone from that crew's dead, from what I heard. He said
Most-
that there were a bunch of new bodies, and this was one of the fresh ones.
Well,
Fresh
Oh,
to the
for
better.
sure.
at least he got reunited with his daughter.
That's
Okay.
one way of looking at it.
You
Now,
don't
can you hand
know
me
that
the
he's
mask?
dead.
Doesn't matter, I'm still in the fucking body. Too damn bad.
Can you hand me the
Body's
mask?
mine.
Yup. Here's Hen.
And he will grab Hen and put the mask on the captain.
Okay. The second you put the mask on the body, his eyes light up and he begins screaming for a split second, and then he gets turned into stone.
He killed the guy. God damn.
Now he's
Fucking body.
reunited with his daughter.
No, he.
My
he-
fucking
he-
body.
That was a zombie reaction.
That
That was out of Kyoto. That didn't happen.
Actually, I want to make this more gruesome.
No!
Okay.
Shut the fuck
the
up!
mask gets
All
on,
right.
you just see the body
Shut
start
the fuck
ripping its
up.
own skin off of his face. Or fucking hell, of its own body, just exposed pure stone under.
Yeah,
Like
no,
the lizards
the
do.
body does not react.
I got a body, cool.
All I'm gonna say is that it
So
wasn't a
that's how
corpse.
you look.
It wasn't a corpse. Alright, Lawson, shoot it.
With pleasure. And then he's gonna shoot it.
The bullet ricochets off of the stone and kills you.
Eh.
Hey, look, a new body!
Not again.
Okay,
I
so
will
I'm
have a
just gonna...
body.
It's fucking body, I don't care. I want a damn body.
So it seems everyone that knew about us is more than likely dead at this point. Besides...
Well, Byron probably alive.
So it's best if we... lay low.
Yeah.
I managed to get some gold, but only around 70.
Have I taken over
Is
the
anyone a
body
bit...
yet?
Is everyone a bit low on... Anyone need a bit of funds? I don't mind sharing this with everyone.
I could use some.
And Hetz will ask how much gold everyone has.
10.
Oh no, I'm so lost if I have his body or not.
Contra's broke.
You're on his body.
I'm on it, but have I taken over yet?
Yes, you have.
Yes, he was dead.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so I'm guessing Hen doesn't have any money.
Oh no, I got like 20 coins on me. From
No,
the-
that got
Okay,
left on the other body.
Oh yeah, it got incinerated.
So that guy got 20 coins. Okay.
I had 20 coins.
Squidman?
For those of you, to help remind me for next session, if you guys go back into Barthen's provisions, they will find the 20 gold on the body and hold it for you for the next time you come in and make a purchase.
Oh, nice. Store credit.
No, you didn't want store credit. You wanted actual money.
Yeah. Anyways, so, Hetz is gonna point towards Frankenstein because he doesn't know his name. What about you? Do you need some of the money?
Oh, I need some money.
I
There's just there's a body like laying down in the alley that you guys are in.
There's a free fucking body right there.
Hetz is gonna pull out a coin and like flick it at him.
Hey, thanks, man.
You're welcome. So anyways, Hetz will be giving. Hetz will be giving.
Wait a second. This is a wooden coin. What the heck?
It was?
Oh, did you actually give him a coin?
Yeah, I gave him a coin.
What kind of coin do you give him?
Just 1 gold coin.
Okay.
So Hetz will give 10 gold coins to Lawson, 20 to Hen, and let's see, that would be 30, and 10 to Frankenstein.
Man, if you've got so much money that you're just giving out for free, that must mean you've got lots more on you.
No.
Lawson is just gonna shoot him.
Make a deception check and then make a ranged
attack
attack roll.
between the both of them.
I'm not lying. I have very little gold at this point.
Okay, make a persuasion check then.
Don't attack him. Just let me roll.
Actually, no, I think it's still going to be deception because you do have money in like relation to. I guess you're not trying to be deceptive. You are being honest. To you, it's not a lot of money. Your intentions are not trying to be deceitful. You're being honest.
That is a 17.
Okay, they're like, oh, really? Why are you just giving out money then? You don't have a lot of money. I can see you guys are holding on to more money right there.
It's a team effort. We have to split up the money.
Can Lawson just shoot him?
No, you can't.
Lawson's gonna just block him. No need to shoot him.
You catch a glimmer of light flash against a very small blade that you're holding onto. All right.
I stand in front.
I'm gonna be nice, guys, but I don't know about you, but some things people take for granted, and money's one of them.
Lawson shoots.
Okay.
Don't fucking shoot. Can I prevent that? I want to prevent that.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
14 to hit.
Okay, what do I do to prevent that? Do I use like acrobatics, athletics to like take the hit or something?
It doesn't matter because of 14 misses. I think you guys kind of like bump into Lawson, throw him off, and the shot goes wide, and he rushes forward, and he's going to stab Hin because you're just in front.
Good.
Damn.
I hold on to the knife as
the blade shatters against your skin. I rolled a natural one.
I hold on to his wrist. And put my other hand.
Hetz is just gonna walk up to him. Listen.
He moans. Oh.
Hetz is gonna walk up to him and like tap him on the shoulder. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. A few of us probably want to kill you right now.
Can I have your teeth?
A few of us probably want to kill you right now, so I'd recommend you walk away. Or run away.
Things for that. I have it written down somewhere.
And I'd recommend you doing that now.
I could smell it. And he's going to make a bite attack against you, Hex.
He's too far gone, guys. They got put him down.
Does a 7 hit your AC?
No.
Okay. He just gnashes into the air.
Hetz will smack him once and just say snap out of it.
Roll medicine check. At disadvantage.
I put Old Yeller down.
I'm still not betting you this body.
Holy shit, that's a 16.
You smack him, and he just stares at you. But he like stops gnashing. And he's just staring at you now.
Did I talk to this guy? Holy fuck.
You listening now? Hetz will like snap his finger. Hello?
I mean, he's looking at you. He's just not saying anything.
Do I have to use like strength or something to like pry him off of him or Hex's armor or something?
Oh,
Or
he
whatever.
hasn't even. He didn't land anything. He tried to bite me, and Het just like moved his hand away immediately. And then Het slapped him once to try to get him to snap out of it, and now he's just like dazed, just staring at Het.
Yeah, I mean,
can
if
just
you
say
want to
whatever you
actually
want.
grapple him, you can make a athletics check.
Alright, cool.
So,
Athletics down here.
Hen should have 20 gold coins. Conso got 10, and Lawson should have 20 gold coins.
Flat 7.
Correct.
Okay, you are not holding on to him, and when you try to reach out for him, he just kind of like pulls his hands away and snaps back and steps away from you.
And Het has 29 gold coins.
But he's still not saying anything.
Did I knock him
Get
out?
the fuck out of here! Get! Scam! Oh fucking no. I fucking
Make
thought-
a persuasion or intimidation check.
I guess
I'd like
intimidation.
to help him with that.
I will
What
give him
the-
advantage on his intimidation.
13.
You have advantage.
So I roll again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, the next one's 3.
Okay,
Okay.
so 13.
He does not scamper off.
Listen, if I give you a couple more gold pieces, you agree to just go away? Because if you stay here, I'm gonna be honest, the one with the gun plans on killing you.
You've
And
got
And then
more.
he's just
I knew you
and then
had
he's just
more.
gonna take those gold pieces from you.
How
What'd he
much more
say?
do you give him?
I will give him fuck it, I'll just go down to 25 and give him an extra 4 pieces, so 5 pieces altogether.
Yahoo! And he runs off into the night.
Lawson is going to try and shoot him while his back
And I'm getting in the way!
I'm getting in the
All
way.
right,
you
Lawson, roll with disadvantage.
I fucking punch this man in the face.
You can't just kill everyone, Lawson.
That's 4 gold.
That'll be a 15 to hit.
Roll damage.
disadvantage? Oh my gosh.
I dare not again.
That's not even a lot of gold. Who cares if we lose it? I already gave you plenty.
I just don't trust him.
Who cares? If he shows up, he'll be easy to deal with.
If he goes to the Parmesians, they
Yes, but how would he know anything about that? We simply have stated that people have died because of us. That's pretty normal in this town. We've never once mentioned the Parmesians.
paranoia. Does a 15 hit?
Yeah, yes, you roll damage.
Roll damage. By the way, what's the difference between an egg point and an inspiration die?
So an inspiration allows you to re-roll any dice, whether
Oh,
it be a
max
d20, 10
damage.
dice, or anything.
13.
Okay. And an egg point will give you an extra layer of success when you do skill checks or things.
Oh, okay.
So like if I'm a person that doesn't believe in like hard cutoff, like fail or succeed if you get like an 11 or something, you know. So if you get a 10, you may not get a whole lot of information. But if you get like a 13 or 15 or even up to a 20 or 25, you will get more and more information from skill checks and whatnot.
Oh, this reminds me of when I used an egg point to try to help me when I zinked the stomach acid of a Kragan.
Yeah, exactly. It's basically a little extra magical effect to anything that you try to do.
Little buff.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Okay.
Where were you aiming, Lawson?
Just chest area.
Okay.
Well, back.
You hit like a glancing shot under his arm, and you actually watch as his shoulder like disconnects and starts flopping behind him, dropping 2 of the 4 gold pieces. He was holding 2 in each hand, and he stumbles and falls to the street outside, and someone says, "Oh, look, this guy's got money!" And they instantly jump him and start kicking him and beating him.
Sorry.
I guess this is where Hin will just
What?
say a little.
Who said
speech
that?
saying,
Looks like there's someone down this hallway. Maybe that's where he got the money. Get him! And like
No, we
5
were robbing him.
5 people start charging down the alleyway towards you guys.
Heads is just gonna like look at him and say, no, we were robbing him, and well, you guys got him first.
A guy
Is there a way
pulls out a
I could-
flame sword, and another person pulls out a musket, and another person pulls out a wand.
Fuck.
Well,
It seems this is unavoidable.
Hin will just stand in front of them and try to like.
Okay, so you guys are
sure.
gonna fight him?
I'm gonna de-escalate this. I'm gonna talk it out.
All right, I
Nah.
think this is where we're gonna have to end this session then, because this is gonna end up in a fight.
yeah.